Aroldis Chapman will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Hey fans, stay connected to your favorite team this season right on your mobile phone with Team Alerts from MLB.com. You'll get a full end-of-game summary from each game, plus breaking news.
He's set and the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He won the Silver Slugger for the DH. The man is supposed to hit, right? Well, he can hit, and man, did he put on a show in that DH spot last year.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Yep, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. James Paxton gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. is in there for strike one. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Right over the middle, knee high. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
3-2, full count. Another full count offering on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Next for Seattle, Denard Span. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Cruz on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Chapman sets the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. And the inning is over. Mariners lead. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1-1 the count. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A can't miss sight. Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to MLB Network. Ripped down the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a bunt attempt here. Andujar is up with it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hit hard down the right field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second. Here's Brett Gardner now. Neil Walker will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 14, Neil Walker.
A ball and no strikes. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Down the first baseline. Healy picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air to left. Walker moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Segura leads off first with 1 away. 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. On it's tailor-made to short. 6-4. But not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base.
How about it?
Into the box now, Denard Span. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And he'll step on the bag. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Miguel Andujar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Andujar is off at first with 2 away. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And this is fouled at the plate. he fouls this one off.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Yanks leave one. Standing in, Ryan Healy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Scorched to third. Endahar brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. One away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ground ball right into the shift. Gregorius is there on to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chapman's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's...
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Mariners strike back to tie things. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Gleyber Torres started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your hand.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Voigt rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Here's Neil Walker. Popped him up. Healy in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Debo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Ball one. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And he lays off for ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Andrew McCutchen will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Miguel Andujar would be next. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Span on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Torres brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping up now, Gene Segura. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. In now, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. Well, let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Juan Nicasio takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Cano for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Digging in, Luke Boyd. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Segura is calling for it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. In now the Mariners.
Denard Spain. Your attention.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on it.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
The 1-1 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail it here 3-1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Second baseman, number 25.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. So the batting order turns over now. And set to go, Neil Walker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Bounce to first. Healy scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A ball and no strikes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back goes Span, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Gregorius stands at second with 2 gone. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's 5-1 Yanks. Mike Zunino will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. One and two as he chases the slider. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's D. Gordon now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit out towards second. Torres picks it up. And there's out number 2. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Number 50, Nick.
Greg Bird is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Greg Bird is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's 1 for 2. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a slider. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Three-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and Cano with the stop. The throw to first. Touché, sir. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. Greg Bird is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. Cano waits on the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate there.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. A.J. Cole
Answers the call from dugout as she'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Healy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Cole playing here in his age 26 season. He was a fourth, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
5-2 the final today. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Aroldis Chapman earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees,